that kind of changed the game a lot, I guess, at that point?
I've been practicing at that time, basically a short period of time. I came in, I tried to play to the best of my ability. It didn't work out all that well, but later on during the season, I think I progressed and I got better.
Can you recall that day up there, Raleigh? Like what it was like for you guys? It seemed like everything that could go wrong went wrong.
Yeah, we practiced all week. Trying to be the best team. Our strategy, wasn't all that well. As a whole, we just felt like we didn't play the best of our ability. And that day they just beat us. They were better than us that day. But I feel like we learned a lot in that game, and that helped us to where we are now.
Have you guys talked a lot about that over the last week, or have you kind of tried to push it to the side and not think about it very much?
Well, we have to mention it. Last time we were up there, we didn't play all too well. But it's not something we're focused on, going into this game. We're trying to play our ability right now because we're a different team. And then I think everybody will see that in the game we play.
Is that something more for the juniors and seniors that have been there, and something that maybe the younger guys kind of they don't have to think about that as much?
Well, I'm sure they've seen the game.
Yeah.
They didn't experience it like we have, and we know that feeling, being in that type of situation. But, being around us, they know there's something serious, and you can't take this game lightly.
Is there anything in particular about the environment there at Carter Finley Stadium that makes it a hard place to play? I know you guys obviously had a bad moment. Florida State's had some pretty bad moments over the last handful of years up there as well.
Well, their fan base is pretty, pretty rowdy up there. They have a good fan base up there. Their players are great, and the atmosphere up there is great. It's a good football school. But I don't think it's any other situation that we're going to see this year like any other. I mean, I feel like we can go up there and handle our situation, handle our game plan, and then be focused on our plan.
I'm guessing national TV, the national stage on a Thursday night is always exciting for you guys as players, but even more so maybe this time around because you guys are top 5 in both polls, kind of a nice way to maybe really let the nation know that you guys are for real.
Well, the game being on national TV, I mean, I'm used to that. We're used to that as a team. We're not worried about all that. This is another game, basically. NC State is a good team, but we're just going to focus on us and then try to focus on our game plan. We're not worried about national TV's rankings and all that.
Thursday night a little different though, just because it's kind of like Monday Night Football for the pros, all eyes. If you're a college football fan, you're the only game really in town.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what we've been kind of talking about. We're the only game on. We've been practicing all this weekend while everybody was playing an actual game. It's going to be different, but other than actually playing in the game, being any different than that, it's not going to be any different. The situation today is going to be different, but it's just another game for us.
How do you feel like the line has progressed the first couple of weeks here? How would you rate you guys out as a line?
I think we had a really good practice this past week.
Yeah.
During our bye week, we had a tough practice. And I think that's what we needed was a tough practice considering the games we had before. But I think we progressed along, well coming into this game.